Hi everyone, welcome back to another keto mukbang. What we have tonight is a grilled cheese sandwich on that 90-second bread, and then we have a serving of hot and spicy pork rind with melted mozzarella cheese. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about this one. I haven't had a grilled cheese for a long time. Now, in one of my later videos, I did make a grilled ham and cheese, I believe it was, or just grilled cheese, and it was done on those flatbreads. But I'm teaching you guys that those aren't the greatest to eat when you're doing keto. Even though you can deduct the carb and stuff, they're not truly keto, like those Joseph wraps and everything that I teach you guys. So that's why throughout my whole journey, I barely ate any. You can have them once in a while. I've made some treats out of them and different things, but they're just not one that you want to have all the time. But the almond bread, that one you can have. And all I have here for carb count is 5. So the bread itself, the 90-second bread. Now I do have a slideshow like as always, but I didn't do the recipe for the 90-second bread because it's in so many of my videos. I actually did, a bunch of videos, so you guys can go in there, but I'll tell you real quick here again how to make it. But it would be 1 carb for the bread, and then it would be a carb a piece for the cheese. I put 2 slices of cheddar cheese. I never use the American slices, hardly ever, because that's processed cheese and it's not a good cheese to eat. When I go out to eat, obviously when I get a bunless burger, that's going to be processed American cheese, and they are 2 carbs a piece, so they add up so fast, but they aren't a good cheese to have for keto. Once in a while is okay, not going to do anything to you. Just remember they are 2 carbs a piece. But I'm using sliced cheddar cheese here for my grilled cheese, and they are 1 carb a piece. Even though it says 0 on the container, some of them will tell you there is 1, but a lot of the cheeses say 0. They are 1 carb a piece. So these are 1 each for that. So now we're at 3. And then for the pork rinds, it also says 0 on the bags. They are not 0 because of the seasoning on them. So that's another carb there. So there's 5. And then I have a 4th cup of mozzarella cheese, which is another carb. Again, some bags say 0. Some will tell you that it is 1 carb. So I have 5 carbs here. Now this would be a little heavier fat because we've got the cheese, 2 slices here, and then mozzarella is lower in fat. So you could make this same recipe and do it with mozzarella for your grilled cheese. That would keep it lower. But not much more you could do less than that, except for don't do pork rinds. Do like a green with it on the side. So that way it's a lot less fat, and cook it do like the steamers in the microwave, and, just do some Parmesan cheese on it, a little salt and pepper. Don't add any butter. That'll save you on fat. But because I do 1 meal a day, OMAD, right now, I'm not doing the egg fast right now. Like I said, I do the egg fast and take off, because I'm almost to that goal weight. So I haven't been doing all of it, and I want to get some videos back out to you guys. So that's why I'm not doing it as much, but I am still egg fasting. It's just that these are preloaded and pre-recorded videos that I do. So I'm sure right now, while you're watching it, I'm egg fasting. So, but anyways, I'm doing 1 meal here. This is all I'm going to eat for the evening. It's just this 1 meal here. So I've got, like I said, I made the 90-second bread. It's so easy. It's a 4th cup of, can't talk here. 4th cup of almond flour, 1 egg, a tablespoon of melted butter, and a teaspoon of baking powder. You mix it, and then you put it in the microwave for 90 seconds. Then you pull it out, and you want it in a dish where it's going to be a little bit deeper so you can cut it in half. And then I put it into a electric skillet with a little bit of butter, because, when you make a grilled cheese, usually you butter it. So you can definitely do yours without the butter if you do it in a non-stick pan. Mine kind of sticks. That's why I had to add the butter. Plus, again, I can have a little extra fat because it's the only meal I'm eating. If you do 1 meal a day, you could eat this exact meal and still lose. So, but that's what I did. So I cut it in half, put it in the pan real quick to flip it a couple times just to get them golden brown. Then I put my 2 slices of cheese in there, put it together, and continued to cook it on one side, and then flipped it, and then pulled it out. And look at this, you guys. I've got a grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, never want that alarm again. But anyways, a grilled cheese. How exciting to be able to eat it on bread. And I'm sure it's going to be fantastic because I love the almond bread. And I love hot and spicy pork rinds. I like the Mac brand that Walmart comes out with because I'm not an Old Dutch person. I don't like Old Dutch. I do like the ones from Aldi's. That ones are pretty, those are pretty good. I don't really care for plain pork rinds. I've got to have the hot and spicy. This is the buffalo, what do they call this? Spicy Buffalo. That's the one I got here by Mac. And I also love the salt and vinegar by the Mac at Walmart. I love them. So, but tonight I want the hot and spicy with the mozzarella cheese. And I am just drinking water to keep it, you know, at as low calorie as possible, even though diet soda is okay. It's just, you know, I'm trying to always stick with water the most because a lot of those pops have sucralose and aspartame. You can have them. Don't worry. Just have to figure out if your body can do them without kicking them out of ketosis. The one that I really can have and is okay for me is the aspartame, but the sucralose does kick me pretty much out. So I don't really like anything with the sucralose. And in the beginning, I was able to drink Powerade Zeros all the time. Excuse me, and it's got the sucralose in it. I drink them all the time and still was in keto. It's just that as you get thinner and thinner like me, things are harder and harder to eat in your journey, and you're going to notice that. Once you hit maintenance mode, you're not going to worry too much because you'll be able to eat that, and even if it does lower your color down or kick you, whatever, you're now in maintenance mode, so it's a lot different. It's just, you got to sacrifice a lot, especially at the end. If you really want to get this journey done, even in the beginning of your journey, you want to sacrifice as much as possible by using your body fat as your high fat source, and I teach that a lot. It's important to do that if you want to get your journey done quick. Eating high fat like that, the same macro as a skinny person, is only going to cause health issues, and it's not going to be good for you, and you're never going to get all your weight off. If you're doing this for weight loss, you've got to be strong. You've got to say, you know what? I'm going to make that sacrifice because I'll get it off so quick, and then I get to maintenance and eat all those wonderful healthy fats. Healthy fats, remember that. Avocado, nuts, red meats, eggs, avocado oil, avocados, olive oil, coconut oil. You know, you'll be able to eat all those things and enjoy them, and they're healthy fats for you. And, you know, that's where we want to get so we can eat really, really good. If you are new to my channel, lost most of my weight. I wanted to get to the 130s. I got to 139 in 13 months. So I lost 150 pounds, or right there at 150, it was like 148. Sat there in maintenance for a little over a year, and then decided, that's my little dog there, Minnie. Sat there in maintenance for a little over a year, then decided, you know what? I'm 5'4". I could definitely go to a perfect BMI, which would put me around a 22, I believe it is, at 128 pounds. So that's what I'm trying to get to. And I'm almost to the first original goal at 135. That's where I want to hit. And I'm just pounds away from that. And then I'm going to work hard to get there. But it is a process, and you have to give up a lot. In the beginning, if you give up a lot, you're going to get to your goal super fast. My brother, who teaches this as a job, got to his goal of 150 pound loss in 5 months. So that's because he ate pretty much zero fat, did not hardly do any fat. He used his body fat as his high fat source. So he got there pretty quick. But once you get there, then you can, he's been ketogenic now for 5 years, been able to keep it off and everything. Myself, I've been almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years in November. And I just got to a point where I wanted to lose a little bit more. So that's why I'm back to OMAD, and I'm sacrificing a lot by doing the egg fast. Anyone can do the egg fast, especially in the beginning, because you're going to lose weight like crazy. But at the end, it's very hard. It can take months and months and months to get off those last few pounds. I lost 15 pounds in 14 days of egg fasting, breaking that up. I did it 9 days, waited 2 days, went back for a few more days, and in that 15 days total, or 14 days total, I lost 15 pounds. So it is a lot faster when you egg fast, and that means doing at least 6 eggs, at least 6. I did it in 1 meal, but you can do a little bit more. But basically, a lot of people say, well, I thought you're only supposed to have eggs. You want to just have your carb at 5 or less that day. So like you'll see some of them I did, deviled eggs, and I had a little bit of green onion on it, a little bit of bacon bits on it. That's okay. Some of them I had the avocado, and people said, I thought you're not supposed to have those things. Well, I lost the weight. I did well. My brother taught me that as long as you keep the carb at 5 or less during your egg fast, is 70% egg is what you're doing for your egg fast. So yeah, and I was doing great. And again, when you watch this video, I'm going to be in my egg fast again. So, but let's eat. I'm excited to get going on this one. Grilled cheese. I haven't had one, like I said, for so long. Yum. Now, I just made this bread just the way you're supposed to make it, but you can add in a little bit of seasoning. I was going to do seasoned salt in it. It already tastes really good just the way it is, but you can add something in it to give it even more of a flavor. But this almond flour really has a lot of flavor to it, so it's really good, and I've done it in butter. Look at that. Yum, you guys. And then some melted cheese and pork rind. Love it. So how is everyone doing? How's everybody doing on their journey? Are you guys keeping the fat low? Are you guys continuing to lose weight? I get so excited when I do my lives and I hear of the weight loss that you guys are doing. That's wonderful. Keep up the great work on that. Remember, life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. You know, when you are doing anything for a diet, you're going to sacrifice a lot. But keto is so different. Even in the low-fat version, there's still so many good ways to eat. Like I said, you could do this same thing. Use mozzarella cheese as your cheese to keep it low. Don't cook it in the butter. It's still going to be fantastic. And then have a veggie on the side with some Parmesan cheese just to keep it lower. Now, that still sounds really, really good. You're still going to eat really good, unlike any other, diet out there. This isn't a diet either. It's a way of life. It's a way you're going to do this for life, because if you do this, get all your weight off and go back to eating the way you were, you're going to get it all back plus more. So just remember, this is anyway is a way of life. But this one here, you really want to stick with it. And you're going to love it anyways as you go along, and notice how you get the weight down. You get to go up in calories once you get the weight off and be able to eat a lot. I mean, me at 5'4", my small frame, I can eat 18 to 2,000 calories with no weight gain at all. And that's eating good, like really, really good. It's incredible. We were talking about it the other day. My husband on Mother's Day made me a steak, asparagus, and we, buttered the asparagus and everything. And I had a wedge salad on the side with a little bit of Caesar dressing with some bacon bits. And it's just amazing that I could eat all of that. And because the baked potato isn't there, you're going to lose weight. It's just incredible, and you can have that once in a while. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that was a little fattier meal, but you can do that once in a while. But right now, let's keep it low lean with low lean meats. You could have done chicken on the side with that, with the asparagus and the wedge salad. So many ways to do it. But yeah, make those little small sacrifices. Get to your goal super fast, because it's important to eat healthy and get the weight off. If you are obese, morbidly obese, whatever, you are still unhealthy no matter if you're eating healthy or not. You are still unhealthy if your body is morbidly obese, whatever. Get to that goal weight and start enjoying some really good meals. And I share so many of them. I show you fattier meals and I show you how to lower it, but you're going to eat good. So get to that point, you guys. You're going to love it. Absolutely love it. This is so good. I used to love grilled cheese and tomato soup. Of course, we can't have tomato soup on the keto because there's too many carbs. But it's still delicious without it. And I got my nice and hot and spicy pork rinds and with melted cheese. It's so great. Finally, I'm wearing t-shirts. The weather's finally getting better here in Minnesota. And I love this t-shirt. I got it... I can't remember where I got it. I got it years ago, but I love this t-shirt with the print on it with the butterfly on the back. It's got the crisscross on the back, the opening, if you see that. Isn't that cute? I love that. So, but yeah, it's just awesome to be able to be in t-shirts again. And I've noticed that my arms don't have as much flab as it did last year. You'll notice on keto that the skin will tighten, because when you're in a state of ketosis, it fights and eats, especially when you're doing long fasting, like a 24-hour fast like I'm doing, or you go a little longer. When you are doing fast windows, intermittent fasting, even like a 48-hour fast or 72, it really eats away at that fat and the skin that's there. Then it eats away at it because it's old cells is what it is, and it eats away at it. That's what's wonderful about being in a state of ketosis, autophagy, all of that. You'll learn all of that if you look it up. But yeah, I just love that my arms are definitely not the way they used to be at one point. I mean, I lost 150 pounds. My arms should be hanging all the way down to the floor. I've seen people lose less weight, but the ketogenic really does, work on that. And I don't have a lot. And that's what I'm happy about. There used to be so much more in here, and it's so much less now. My arms got so thin. I love it. And I can just see, look at how small my waist is. You can just see I'm sitting, of course. When you're sitting, you're always going to have a little bit of flab on your belly if you lost a lot of weight. But I just love how thin that I've got. Well, you guys see me in my outfits of the day, so you see that I've lost a lot of weight. But it's just incredible how far I have come. I will always be ketogenic. I love to teach you guys the correct way to do it. There's many people out there, and a lot of people do it differently. Everybody is different. People are going to do it differently. But everybody, if they follow what I'm saying, every one of you will get your weight off quick and will be healthy and will be fine. Every one of you can do it that way. I was taught by 3 professionals. One, my brother does it as a job. 2 professional nutritionist at my doctor's office and my doctor, who is ketogenic expert, all taught me the true way how to do it. They said that you have to remember, we're not going to eat the same macro that a skinny person ate when they originally came out with keto. For the kids that had epilepsy, they had to have 70% fat because they were losing weight. They had to figure out how to keep fat on them. Well, we're not going to eat 70% fat, 25% protein, 5% carb. We're not going to do the same. We are going to do the protein the same. It's half your body weight, your current weight, half that in grams. But if you are starting out and you are lowering the fat, go ahead and up that protein. That will be okay to get extra calories. Up the protein. You'll be just fine doing that while you're losing. And then when you get the weight up, then get that protein down to half your body weight and up those fats then. But why would we all eat the same? And that's funny when I see these channels of people eating so high of fat, and it's no disrespect to them. They are losing weight very, very slow, but they are taking the weight off. But when you are morbidly obese, you could just cut out pop and you're going to lose weight. You are definitely going to, but they will definitely hit a point in their journey where they're going to plateau. I see it many times that they just plateau and they sit there for so long. You don't want to sit there because you're still considered morbidly obese. You need to get the weight off. I just want everybody healthy. That's my biggest goal, is for everybody to get healthy. And I always say, to make America great. I want the whole world to be great. I know I say that in a lot of my videos, America great. And people are probably thinking, well, don't you want the other countries to be great? I want the whole world to be healthy and to be great again. That's what I want. So I just want to teach you guys the proper way how I was taught. And it just makes sense. If you have fat, why would you eat fat? Okay? Even a little child would understand that. You wouldn't sit down eating tons of high fat food, cooking your food like, anything like eggs. You wouldn't cook your eggs in coconut oil or butter or anything like that when they're already high fat. In fact, I teach eat egg whites in a non-stick pan with nothing and put salt and pepper on it, because I want you to go as low as possible. Then when you get to maintenance, then you're going to be adding the coconut oil, the butter, all of that, because then you're going to need it, because now you're skinny and you need an energy source. When your body has no fat on it, you need an energy source then. Even I still have fat on my body, so I still can go as low as possible and get that weight off, and I will. But I like to stop a little bit here just to, throw some videos out for you guys. Like I said, I do one meal, so mine can be a little heavier fat for me. If you do one meal, it could be a little heavier, because I got 24 hours to, all this to work in, and my body doesn't have to burn too much fat when it's not, it's only one meal, and that's it. That's nothing. So, what would be the fat? Let's figure it out. I don't think the the almond flour is very high in fat, but the pat of butter would be 100. Okay? The cheese is 100. So 1, 2, 3. 300 calories. Then the pat I put in there's another 400 calories. The mozzarella cheese is 60 or 80, I can't remember. So now we're at 480. And then the serving of pork rinds, I believe, that's the only one I don't know. So I'm probably sitting here at about 700 to 800 calories. That's it right here. And the fat would be a little higher, like I said, because of the cheese and all that. But again, it's in one meal for me. So that's still not that bad then. I'm not eating 2,000 calories right now because I'm trying to lose, and I got fat. I showed you guys that in my live. My BMI is 24.89, which means I'm even still above the 24, which 24 is the high end of a BMI. And then for a woman, I think it's 18 to 23 for a woman, depending on your height and size, and men can go up a little higher, but 24 is the higher end of a BMI. I want to be 20, between 20 and 22. That's what I want to be for a BMI. So even you can see it, even I still got some fat there and some on my arms and everything. So I definitely don't need to throw a bunch of fat in. I'm not going to. If I was eating 2 meals, which I like the one meal, if I was eating 2 meals, I definitely would have cut the calories in both. I would have done a veggie instead. Or even like that salad. I like that salad with even just vinegar. Vinegar, people use oil and vinegar. I like a salad with just vinegar on it. Apple cider vinegar is so good for you, organic. So good. Put that on your lettuce for a salad. There's your dressing. If somebody doesn't like vinegar, then I understand. But if people like an oil and vinegar dressing, try it with just the vinegar over it. It gives it a flavor. It's good. Now you got a dressing that's 0 fat. Oh, I love the mac pork rinds. I love them so much. I don't know. I was never a pork rind person. When I started keto, I obviously had to have something crunchy, so I tried to get used to them. I tried the hot ones. Never liked Old Dutch. I don't know why. But when Walmart came out with the mac and everything, I started just loving the taste of pork rinds and love it. Especially these buffalo. They're called spicy buffalo. If you like a spicy pork rind and you haven't tried it yet, the spicy buffalo. They make different ones. Hot and spicy, you know, different names. The spicy buffalo, excellent. And if you love salt and vinegar, oh my God, try the Mac salt and vinegar pork rinds. Oh, they are the bomb. They have such a tart taste. Oh my God, I love them. I love vinegar. Absolutely love vinegar. Sorry if you hear that. My mom is vacuuming out there. Pretty much right next to my door. Hope you guys can still hear. But I love the mac brand, and my two favorite is the spicy buffalo and the vinegar and salt, or what is it called? Salt and vinegar. And I really love the sweet and sassy one too. I think it was sweet and sassy barbecue. My God, you guys. To be able to have something on bread is just amazing when we don't eat bread. So it's just amazing. And you can make it even crispier than I did. You can keep flipping it until the bread gets really crispy and toasty. Toast it in the microwave. Toaster, I mean. Get it really crunchy. And then you know what? It'll be even crunchier. But I like it just like this. It's got the perfect crunchiness to it. So yummy. Not a super fancy mukbang this time, but still show you guys the grilled cheese. And then you can have whatever you want on the side with it. I wanted the pork rinds because I'm doing the 1 meal, but I thought, oh my gosh, I want to show this. You guys could also do grilled ham and cheese. Again, you're going to be using a processed meat because you'll be using ham, so don't do it often. The most important thing is you want to try to keep the foods good and healthy. Doesn't mean we can't have processed food. Of course we can on keto. Sometimes we have to on the run, but try not to do it every day. So yummy, grilled cheese. I can't believe I'm eating a grilled cheese. Don't have nothing on my nails right now. Getting ready to do my next design for my next week's video. Looks like right now I will be doing my live on Saturday, okay? If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. I'm still going to put it in the box that morning when I load a mukbang in the title of the video. I always title it what it is, you know, keto or healthy keto eating show, what it is I'm eating. I always put that in there, and then right next to it I'll put going live. So just look for that. Hit those notifications so you guys don't miss that. But right now it looks like it's going to be Saturday for me again. So I hope I get a lot of people in. My last one, I didn't have too many people, but I think it was because it was Mother's Day weekend. So I'm hoping I get a lot more in this time. Love the live, love to help, love to hear all the stories of people, the weight they're losing from watching me. It's just amazing. I love it. I miss Keto Kelly. I haven't seen her in there for a while. Hope she's doing well. I didn't even know that Keto Kelly, I didn't even realize you had a channel. I've been watching your videos sorry if I haven't commented. A lot of times I'll watch the videos and then I'll want to go back later to comment because I try to watch a lot of videos from other people. But I just noticed that one that you just recently did, that cauliflower that you did with the cheese in it and the bacon wrapped around it. Oh, that looked good. And I see a lot of videos that you do, so I'm definitely going to get in and start commenting to you. I didn't even realize you had a channel. I mean, I knew you had the Keto Kelly on there or whatever, but I didn't realize you actually did videos. That's what I mean. So I'm going to start, you know, I watch all your videos, but I'm going to start commenting more just so you know that I'm watching them. This woman, this Keto Kelly, is a rock star. She has beat cancer from doing keto and long fasting. She'll fast for 7 days on end, and she has cured her cancer from doing that and kept the cancer away by doing 7 days at a time where she eats nothing for 7 days. Gets into that deep autophagy and everything, and it's kept her cancer away. I'm telling you guys, keto and long fasting, intermittent fasting, all of it is amazing for your body. I can't believe doing the egg fast. By my 7th day of egg fasting, I literally went into autophagy. I was releasing toxins out of me, not to be gross, but I was releasing toxins, and my brother said you had hit autophagy by eating. I was eating and still hit it, but I was eating only every 24 to 27 hours. So I hit it from eating, you know, eggs because they're so good for you. So that being said, it's just amazing if you guys can throw in that intermittent fasting and, you know, try to get it to at least the 16-hour where you go 16 hours with nothing, 8-hour window where you eat. And then if you can do that, go a little longer, try 17 hours, then 18, then 20. Keep going till you hit the 24, the big 24. You eat once every 24 hours, and that's a great one. And then when you can go from there, then try 48, 72, and really get those autophagy. And you don't got to do it all the time. Maybe once a month, tell yourself, I'm going to go, you know, 48 or 72 hours without eating. I'm going to go 2 or 3 days without eating and then go back and do my 1 meal a day or whatever. And you won't believe the stuff it'll start doing, it, how it mends and heals your body, mends and cures and heals loose skin because it eats it away. Those are old cells and it eats it all away. It eats it all away and literally will mend and heal old cells in your body. It's just amazing what it does. Pork rinds is another one I don't eat often because they're very high fat. So I don't eat them very often. I know there's people out there that eat them a lot more. I don't. Well, you guys haven't really seen pork rind on my channel hardly ever. Once in a while I'll do a taco salad with them. But another one I don't eat a lot of because I'm still in that weight loss mode. You know, when I'm not, then I will. I will do it. But pork rind to me too isn't a great source of eating, you know. But still okay. You can still enjoy them. I like the Quest chips. Those are a lot healthier for you. They're a protein chip versus... Because there's no, in a pork rind, you can't count the protein in that. It's a non-sufficient protein. So if you do the protein chips, the Quest protein chips, those are much better for you, much healthier for you, lower in fat for you, and much better. And you can count that protein. Yeah, they can get spendy because they only have the small bags, the single servings or whatever at like $2.50, but it's worth it to me versus the pork rind. So, just cut wherever you can. Cut in your life wherever you can. Cut things out and buy healthy, good foods, you know? Last bite. That was good. That was filling. I love the taste of that almond bread. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I really loved it when I made it into that cornbread because I love cornbread. And that's what this almond bread tastes like, is a cornbread. So when you add in that little bit of stevia to it, wow, I loved it. It was cornbread all the way. So good. Yum, yum, yum. Well, another video down. Another great keto idea for you guys to have your grilled cheese. Another thing that I'm sure all of us love is grilled cheese. That was delicious. You also could do some ham lunch meat on it, do a grilled ham and cheese, or you could put bacon on it. That would even be better because bacon would be better for you. For that, pig taste or whatever, you could do bacon and cheese. That would be really, really good. I've done the BLT and everything. So many ways to enjoy that almond bread. It's so delicious. You can make cornbread muffins out of it, however you want to cook it. But I love it. And like I said, I told you how to make it. I will write it down in my box. I will still list it in the slideshow, but I didn't show you in actual pictures on it because I've made it so many times. I'll just explain how to make it again. It was so easy. So easy, the 90-second bread. But anyways, another one that I've made, it tasted absolutely delicious. Love the grilled cheese. And another one you can give to your kids. Your kids will love it. And get them away from regular bread, Make this Make this a family journey. Get everybody healthy in your family and get all the garbage out of your house. Keto is amazing and can be for anybody. All my nephews do it. My youngest nephew started at like 7 years old. So anybody and everybody, they even have if you look up, they have keto channels of kids, keto kids. So definitely kids can do it too. Very, very healthy for them. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, need any help, watch my videos, go back to my playlist, look up in the miscellaneous or under my ketogenic journey or under my recipes or treat videos. I give all this information, and keto information videos. Just look up stuff like that. If you need help immediately, start keto right now. Drop whatever you're doing or whatever you ate today. Don't matter. Start keto right now. It's never too late. Don't wait till Monday. Start keto right now. And if you need help right this second, I link my email down in the box. I would love to get you started for you to understand macros and how to get going. I just need a little information from you. Sorry, forgot to shut the notifications off. Was getting a phone call. But anyways, send me an email. I'd love to get you started. I love you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. And always remember, people, to keep it keto.